Hello from California. This is Sandy from Messy Papercrafts, your #1 online store with the most exciting crafting items. And welcome to this week's episode of What's in This Box. And today I want to introduce a company to you that you maybe not know because it's from New Zealand. And this company is called 3/4 Designs. And they have a really cool variety of scrapbooking paper, but also this A4 size, which they call card collection. And they also have a lot of cool fussy cutting items. So I thought, yeah, let's introduce this in Messy Papercrafts because I already had some items, but maybe you've never heard of them. Then I thought it would be great to do a video about that. And also, the only problem with this company is, I mean, it's not really a problem, but they don't really provide a lot of images. So you do have one of here, like it's a front image that obviously shows you on our website all of those items, but there isn't anywhere an image available where you see this completely. So hence, that's why we do the video. So let's get that out. All right, so here you have the brand new 3/4 Designs collection that we have now in Messy Papercrafts. And I concentrated this time on the card making collection and not so much on the scrapbooking paper, just because this is a little bit more pricey. And I thought I show you first why it's a little bit more pricey, because these collections, they have a little bit more to offer than other paper companies, because it's not only paper. But I thought I start simple and small, and just so that you get familiar with this new brand. So here we have all of the vintage ephemera packages where you can do your fussy cutting. And let's start maybe first with the paper. So I just put this to the side for now. And let's start with one that we already had in line for a while and it sold out. So I got it back, but in case you never heard of it and you want to see what this is all about, I thought a closer look cannot harm. So here we have this whole card collection, and it says you have 7 times A4 themed paper. And then you also get sheets featuring matching elements, quotes, and mats, and a set of corresponding chipboard pieces. So that's why I mean it's a little bit more expensive. It's not too much more than other paper companies out there. But I wanted to show you there's a reason, not just because. But yeah, they actually include all of those different elements here to make it a little bit more interesting for you to layer different things onto your cards. So let's open this up so you get a better idea. The first page here is like more of a throwaway, so this isn't really thick paper. However, if you wanted to cut any of those out, obviously you could, but just, yeah, to tell you, this is normal paper. Very shiny though, I mean, it feels like high quality. So you could definitely cut this out here as well. And then we are having here these elements where you basically have a fussy cut, a chipboard, and paper all in one together. And I think this is pretty cool if you enjoy layering different things together to make it more interesting. So here we have all of these nature elements, because I forgot to tell you, this is called botany. As I said, we had this in our line already for a while, so you might have seen it. But now it's back in case you're interested to get it. So this is a time. And here, yeah, obviously this makes sense. We have all of these botanical, yeah, slightly science-inspired things here, and obviously nature. And then this is blank on the back, so you don't have to worry to cut into anything here. And really thick cardboard. I hope you can hear that. So yeah, definitely very high quality paper. And then here we have more of these nature elements, like all of this insect and bird inspired botanical theme. Then here it's more like paper and a bit more like a museum piece. Would work really nicely together if you have paper by 49 Markets, Curator's Meadow, where it was all in the curator style, or maybe Mintay Papers. They also had a botany collection. So if you enjoy this nature style and these kind of curator looks, then I think this is really beautiful here as well. So here we have these note cards, and again, really nicely to layer it all together. And here's this feather, I assume. And here it says Botany Studies. And yeah, I just think this is great. So as you can see, it says here, made in New Zealand. So it's nice to have a brand that's, yeah, inspired from the other side of the world, so to speak. And once again here, one more. Is it just one? Yeah. So one more of those cutouts. So definitely a great variety, especially if you love just layering things together. So that's what I think makes this brand a little bit different. And then here we have this paper. And somewhere in here there's chipboard. Let's see what that went. Here we go. So with this chipboard, it's pretty nice because either you just leave it as it is because it has this nice nature craft look, or of course you could paint it. You can have it in white or black or whatever style would fit to whatever you're making, and you could also decorate it further and yeah, decorate the butterfly, for example. Just once again a bit different. And here we have now the card making paper. And yeah, you don't have to worry to cut into the back because these are blank. And these are just, yeah, beautiful looks here. So all nature inspired. I love all of those here. Kind of textbook styles. This one. This one. Love this little bird here. And this is gorgeous as well. So yeah, really nice thick cardstock and all together as one set. So this was Botany Studies. Let's put this over here. And the next one up is Gizmo. So the same concept. We have all of those things to cut out, the chipboard. So here you can obviously see a whole different look to the Botany Studies. And I love this because this color combination is like really gorgeous. And I also love all of those designs. So very steampunk inspired. So if you have to create maybe a male card, then I would say this is perfect. But even for females, I mean, I would love this as well because I just think the color is gorgeous. And this is called Gizmo Escapades. And I'm not exactly sure what or who Gizmo is. Maybe it has a specific meaning to something because when I look at this text, it's actually in German. So I'm not quite sure what the story is behind this Gizmo and the escapades, but it definitely reads like something like maybe somebody who was really hardworking and did all of these inventions and went a little bit crazy, or like this kind of steampunk fantasy of creating new and exciting technologies, something like that. So I definitely love this because you don't see this old German a lot. And I just think it fits to this look because it kind of gives you this texture here, which fits to this texture. And I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. Again, I just love these colors because this is kind of retro and vintage inspired mixed media, but then you have these motifs here and they're really sharp, almost like a photograph, and I just love the contrast together. I believe you could read here a bit about different designs of these inventions. Pretty cool. And then once again we have all of those here to cut out, fitting to the paper, all of these steel designs here, clocks and gear, like all the steampunk. I love these ones. I mean, this is especially great here. I think this is really pretty, or this one. Yeah, I love this. Really nice to layer it all together, and you don't have to search for anything because if it already comes all in a pack, then it's easier than, you could have the most beautiful paper, but if you have nothing to embellish it with, then sometimes it's a bit frustrating. And here I think this definitely works so beautifully together. I love this newspaper here. Our line of cameras, something about photography. So yeah, it's definitely all about different inventions and technology. So I think this is gorgeous. And then, whoops, that kind of flew out. And then again, we have this chipboard here. And yeah, you can just leave it as is, or you can obviously just paint it and embellish it further. So I love this, I have to say. Never seen paper just like that. But it's telling a little bit of a story. So that's gorgeous. And next one up, we have this really cool paper, which is called Hello Sunshine. So let's start with these fussy cutting sheets first. So here we have this beautiful, kind of like black and yellow or gray and yellow look. Really nice. Then we have all of these gorgeous flowers, more flowers and these birds. Then here we have a lot of things like sentiments, like motivational, aim high, always dream big, reach for the sky, rise above the storm and you will find the sunshine. And really pretty, be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Moments. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra. I love that. I mean, that kind of fits to this paper as well, because that's what this company does. They don't just give you the paper, they also give you all these ideas here. Oh yeah, actually, apropos ideas, when you look at the back, I totally forgotten to mention that. So, I complained a little bit about this company, not really, but it's just that they only give you this sheet that you can display. So if you look really closely, you will see all the things that are in the package, but it's a tiny bit small, right? That's why I wanted to create this video. However, what's amazing about this company, and I really love this, that on the back of the paper pack, they actually show you ideas on what you can create with this package. And I feel, again, this is this little extra that this company goes to from New Zealand, which I haven't seen in a lot of other companies. I mean, sure, there are lots of designers where you can follow on Instagram that give you ideas, or on the website, obviously, from some of these companies, you will see the makes that the makers create. However, here you have this on the back, and I feel this is really helpful because sometimes we all just get stuck a little bit in our head and we don't come up with anything. So here it gives you at least some kind of a basis, and then you can work from there, and depends if you want to copy it or create it in a way that you find it works better, but at least it's a starting point. So I think this is really good. So yeah, the little extra when talking about these great designs here is definitely on the back side as well. So let's talk about the paper. So yeah, stunning, stunning. Once again, we have these kind of watercolored backgrounds, but then these really crisp and sharp motifs, which gives us this great contrast. And I never seen a color combination like that. I don't know about you, but I feel like yellow and gray and black, they don't always come up with anything, even though there are a lot of companies that have like stamps with bees and things like that, but I never saw this combination before. So I feel this is gorgeous. I love this. I mean, it's just so unusual. Absolutely beautiful. Hope you can see this all right, and there isn't a shadow. Yeah, I love all of these colors here. This is fantastic. Like very spring vibes, but could be for anything, really. So could be maybe for Mother's Day or Father's Day or birthday. And then we have these cool chipboards here. Once again, you can just keep them as they are or paint them and design them differently. So I think this is one of my favorite. I mean, this one also I have to say, well, actually all of them, but just because I've never seen color combinations like that. And I love everything bee related. So yeah, This is beautiful. But I also have to say I love this here with these kind of storytelling steampunk inventions. Hard to say what's my favorite, but very different. So great variety nevertheless. Oh, I forgot to show you these two. So there were two more of these backgrounds in here that you can combine with these ones. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, like 4 different things here for cutting out. And then we had 3 more little backgrounds for layering on top, or to layer this together. I love this. This is so fun. And let's see about here, where I didn't show you the backgrounds, just in case you wanted to see this as well. Totally forgotten about that. So here we have the Gizmo Escapades card collection, and then again, really nice designs that you could just copy or create something from it. I love this one. And then here we also got some examples. So here again, this nature-inspired botany studies. Yeah, really, really gorgeous. All right, so let's talk about the next one, which is called Meadow Bouquet. And let's open this. Once again, let's talk about those cards here as well. So here we have the Meadow Bouquet card collection, and then we have these beautiful things to cut out, or this background. More background, like kind of pinkish and reddish inspired backgrounds first, and then here we have more things to cut. Love those frames. And then here we have a lot of sentiments, which is always great. Here it says, life is sweet, la vie est belle, it's your time to bloom this perfect day, keep your face towards the sun, beautiful, wherever your life plants you bloom. Really pretty. I mean, fits really nicely together with this paper. Ooh, I love this one. That's gorgeous. And then more flowers to cut. And then more of those here. I mean, I have to say it's just my dream that this comes all together in one package. Means you never have to search for anything that goes together. So it's all here for you. And then absolutely beautiful paper. And I mean, depends on you really if you're disappointed that this is white, but it kind of takes the guesswork out of it, because sometimes I can't even decide which side to use, and then I'm sad to cut into something else. So here it's white, so no worries. And yeah, you just get one beautiful paper after the next. I just think the camera doesn't even pick up the colors. I mean, in real life, I think it's even more beautiful than what I see here on camera, which is mostly because there's my shadow on it. I apologize. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous pinkish, greenish paper. This is another color combination that I just love. Like pink and green together. I think this is always just beautiful. So here we have more of this mixed media design. Absolutely stunning. I mean, great for Mother's Day or like more female-inspired birthday card. And then one more of those chipboards here with the butterflies and the little bird and flowers. I think this is gorgeous. And then this time I'll not forget to show you the back side here. Here we have all the inspiration. And then it also says if you need even more inspiration, then you can also go onto their Facebook page. And I think this is great, but at least a good starting point here. Like it's your time to bloom, beautiful, like the sentiments that you just saw. And then here you see how they put it together. Really, really nice. All right, so those were these card collection packages that we have right now. And let's talk about these smaller versions now and what this is all about. So first of all, I'm very, very curious because this is new to me. This is called Nature and Textures Vellum Pack. This is A5. And it says this A5 sheets pack includes 12 times A5 sheets of designs on vellum. Because so far the only companies that have vellum in their packages is Chow and Flowers. And I'm always very excited about that because I kind of feel like Chow and Flowers is another company that have interesting paper package if you want to see something different, because they have white paper, craft paper, and vellum all in one package. So pretty cool. And here you get now just the vellum. So let's see what that's all about. Oh yeah, this is gorgeous. Oh my God, look at that. Yeah, this is fantastic. I mean, if you are into card making and layering things together, that's just absolutely stunning. Oh my God, this is like, actually looks like a stamp that I have, like a similar design where you have this mixed media butterfly and this clock, but obviously beautifully printed rather than me just stamping it. Ah, this is really nice. Slightly steampunk nature inspired, I would say. Then this one here, also really cool with a bird. That's so interesting. So yeah, this is vellum. So you hear it's still quite thick. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful design. Then here we have this camera. And then here again it says Glückwunsch, so that's German. Wonder where they get all of these texts from, like yeah, very vintage, because whenever it has this kind of more like calligraphy German, then it's always this kind of nostalgic vintage charm, and I just think it looks very cool. It always has like a texture. That's what I thought was here great as well, because it's not, I mean, for me it's obviously exciting to see German because I don't do this a lot, and I'm especially surprised to see it in a paper pack from New Zealand. However, what I love about it is just that the calligraphy in old German language has this kind of texture, so it kind of looks almost like steampunk. That's why I always think it yeah, adds to the whole look if you're into something that's more steampunk or vintage related. And then here we have this one. Oh man, this is so interesting. I'm blown away. Really interesting here as well. It's like old clock, and yeah, fascinating really. Kind of like a, once again, this kind of botany studies look, where it looks like it was copied from an old school book or museum or something like that, and then printed onto vellum. Here we have a camera and some kind of text. I love this as well when it's just like texture and yeah, like a scripture or these notebooks. I always think this really adds to any project when you can just layer it up. And here we have these beautiful butterflies. And here some nature inspired and bird cage. And then another one here. Okay, wow, so this is amazing. Next one up, let's have a look at Lovely Ladies Ephemera Fussy Cutting Pack. So not vellum, that was the only vellum I think that we have right now, from 3/4 Designs at least. And here we have now ephemera. Oh my God, this is gorgeous too. I mean, look at the crispness of these images and the color. Wow. Okay, so this is Lovely Lady. Really thick cardstock as well, so really nice to cut from. Absolutely stunning. Old letters here. Typewriter. More typewriter, and then these gorgeous newspaper / motifs here. Like more vintage. Different color vintage. More like nature again, and a different color nature. I love this, so whimsical and romantic. And this is all, I mean, whenever there's anything with postcards, like vintage postcards, I just think it's lovely. I'm always like, oh, so beautiful and nostalgic. And then we have more of these sentiments, which I also think is nice, because then you can just bring it all together. And here it says, for example, life is a song and love is the lyrics. friends are like walls. Sometimes you lean on them, and sometimes it is just enough to know they are there. So yeah, beautiful sentiments and quotes here. Here it's more about garden design, like your mind is a garden and your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. So yeah, very, very nice to have these quotes all together here. Art is a way of getting in touch with one's own insanity. Also good, also true. So that's the last one. Yeah. So, and once again on the back, we have an overview of all of those different ones. So this should be on the website, I think. I believe I have an image of this one and here. So there you can see them again. Next one up is Vintage Life. And again, beautiful. Oh, I love anything with tickets. So I love anything with postcards, anything with tickets, anything with stamps. So basically, yeah, anything that's kind of retro mixed media. Gorgeous. I mean, I have to say the quality of this is amazing. I hope the camera can pick this up, but it's like really sharp and crisp. And this is gorgeous as well. Here we have more of these quotes. Live your dream, share your passions, live your life, forget your age. Yeah, that's nice. Believe in yourself and believe in your dreams. So very inspirational. You are confined only by the walls you build yourself. So I just love this. This works really nicely together with everything. Even if you get one of these papers and then the ephemera, I think this still works together just because the style is obviously, yeah, still three-quarter design. So I think this is really nice. Another one here. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Always be the best version of yourself. This is so nice. Love all of those. And yeah, that's the last one of Vintage Life. And next one, Men's World. Obviously, most paper is more female inspired, but here we have Men's World Ephemera Fussy Cut, Fussy Cutting Pack. Ooh, gorgeous. Look at this old car. Like so crisp and sharp. I love this quality. And it's a little bit, it's not too glossy, but it has this bit of a shine and just really nice quality, I have to say. More ticket, more cars, and some kind of steel or metal inspired items. So nice. And we have another one of those typography or like this kind of letters here from like a typewriter. Hard work. I like this old number plate here as well, British Columbia. Like, yeah, beautiful, old, nostalgic items here. Definitely Men's World. It's a Men's World. That's really cool. Then we have a ruler here, pocket watch, writing fluid. That's pretty cool. Old papers, and then more of these sentiments. I'm never wrong, just different levels of right. Like from a man's point of view, sawdust, you mean man glitter. This is pretty cool. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings when I called you stupid. I really thought you already knew. So that's really funny, a bit snarky. Father, also obviously, yeah, that would be good for Father's Day. Daddy, number one dad, you're the best dad. Moment in time. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Yeah, really cool. I mean, if you need some kind of makes for Father's Day, then I think this would be amazing. All right, so last but not least, I'm very interested to see what this is all about. This is called From the Archives. And yeah, let's open this because when I ordered this, I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but I thought it looked interesting. So here we have something that looks like old advertising, I would say. yeah, like advertisement or commercial, depending how you say it, depending where you are. But I love all of these nostalgic vintage related ones because I feel the style and how the writing was and everything makes it so interesting. So here we have now different things from Wellington and Christchurch. So here it's maybe a bit more New Zealand. Here we have these old pictures. Interesting, huh? Like, yeah, nostalgic, different old photographs. Wonder where they're all from. I mean, this looks like it could be in England. This maybe as well. It's hard to say what it says here. This actually also looks like England. Not 100% sure, but I love the look of it. Oh yeah, here we have no more advertising. This one is probably very famous. You might know that one. I want you for the US Army. And here we have different ones again. Yeah, very, very interesting. Wake Up America. Like again, more of these nostalgic pieces here. Almost like old movie posters. Like, yeah, very, I'm not sure if they're real or not, but they definitely look real to me. Like they could have been 1920s advertisements or advertising somewhere. Oh, this, yeah, cacao brand. I think that's still around, Cacao Succat. I think I still drink that. So that looks real. I'm not sure if it is, but I love all of these old, yeah, old pictures and these designs that they had in newspapers back then. So yeah, I was very excited to see it because I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but I have to say I love it. I love all of these retro inspired designs. And yeah, that's it for now. Let me know what you think about that. Have you heard about 3/4 designs and which one is your favorite? And if you loved the video, then obviously leave me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more crafty items in the future. And with that, have a crafty weekend and remember, no stressy, be messy and have fun. See you next time.